today's vlog, we will explain you about personal safety protocol to avoid dehydration or exertion of hypothermia and hyperthermia. Before we proceed about dehydration, of the cause and effect, and how to prevent it, let's talk about MVPA. So, MVPA, it is a moderate to vigorous physical activity. It is essential for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. But it's crucial to prioritize personal safety during this session. Dehydration, hypothermia, and hyperthermia are common risks associated with intense physical exertion. And now, we listen to Normie Chago to discuss what are the causes of dehydration.
Dehydration can involve
Dehydration.
inadequate fluid intake. Not drinking enough water or fluids throughout the day can lead to dehydration. Excessive sweating. When you sweat excessively due to intense physical activity or hot weather, it can result in fluid loss, diarrhea, and vomiting. These conditions can cause significant fluid loss and contribute to dehydration. Illness, fever, certain infections, and also disease like diabetes can increase the risk of dehydration.
Now, let's talk about the effect of dehydration. The effect of dehydration can range from mild to severe and include tears and dried mouth, dark-colored urine, decreased urine output, fatigue and weaknesses, dizziness and lightheadedness, consciousness and irritability, dry skin and lips, rapid heartbeat and breathing sun-skinned eyes and lack of tears, muscle cramps, fainting, and decreased consciousness. To prevent dehydration, you can take the following measures. Drink an adequate amount of water. Aim to drink 8 cups water per day, and more if you're in hot weather or engage in strenuous physical activity. Stay hydrated during exercise. Drink water before, during, and after physical activity to replenish fluid flows through sweating. Be mindful of your environment. In hot weather or high altitude, increase your fluid intake to compensate to increase perspiration or respiratory water loss. Monitor fluid during take the illnesses. If you have vomiting and diarrhea, try to drink small amount of water or try to drink dehydrated solution frequently to replenish the lost fluid. When it comes to treating the dehydration, the approach depends on the severity of the condition. For mild moderate dehydration, you can try this step. Drink fluid. Seek water or hydration solution or clear fluid like broth or sport to replenish lost fluid. Rest. Take a break and avoid strenuous activities until you feel better. Cool down. If you're hot environment, move to a cooler place and use down towels or take a cold bath to help regulate your body temperature. Monitor your symptoms. If symptoms persist or worsen, seek medical attention. In cases of severe dehydration, or if unable to drink fluid, immediate medical attention. Necessary intravenous fluid may be administered in a hospital setting to rapidly restore hydration.
Remember, it is important to stay vigilant about your fluid intake and recognize the signs of dehydration to prevent any complication.
What's up guys? My name is Jason L. De La Serna, and for today's video, I will be sharing to you the hypothermia and how to prevent and to treat. So first, what is hypothermia? Hypothermia is a medical condition that occurs when a person's body loses heat faster than it can produce, resulting in a dangerous low body temperature and typically occurs in cold weather conditions or when exposed to cold water for extended periods. Hypothermia can range from mild to severe. If it's left untreated, it can be life-threatening. The cause of hypothermia: cold weather exposure, prolonged exposure to cold temperature, especially without adequate protection, can lead to hypothermia. Wet clothing being wet, whether due to rain, sweat, or immersion in water, increasing heat, loss from the body, and raises the risk of hypothermia. Inadequate heating, living in a cold environment without proper heating can increase the likelihood of hypothermia. Submersion in cold water, falling into cold water, or spending time in cold water without proper protection can rapidly lower body temperature. Medical conditions. Certain medical conditions such as thyroid disorders, malnutrition, and certain medications can impair the body's ability to regulate temperature and increase the risk of hypothermia. The effects of hypothermia. The effects of hypothermia can vary depending on the severe, but common symptoms include shivering, cold, pale skin, slurred speech, confusion and impaired judgment, slow, swallow breathing, weak pulse, loss of coordination, fatigue and drowsiness, unconsciousness. Prevention of hypothermia. Dress appropriately, wear layered clothing, including a base layer that wicks away moisture, an insulting middle layer, and an outer layer that provides protections against wind and moisture. Protect the extremities. Wear gloves, warm socks, and a hat to prevent heat loss from the hand, feet, and head. Stay dry, avoid wet, especially in cold weather. If you do get wet, change it, dry clothing as soon as possible. Seek shelter. If you're outdoors, find shelter from wind and cold temperature. Use blankets, sleeping bags, or emergency shelters to help retain body heat. Stay hydrated and nourished. Proper hydration and nutrition help maintain body temperature. Treatment of hypothermia. If someone is experiencing hypothermia, it's important to seek medical assistance immediately. In the meantime, follow these steps. First, move the person to a warm environment. Second, remove any wet clothing and replace it with dry clothing and blankets. Third, insult the person from the cold ground. Fourth, if conscious, provide warm liquids, non-alcoholic, if available. Fifth, use your own body heat to warm the person by hugging or covering them with your body. Remember, severe hypothermia is a medical emergency and professional medical help should be sought as soon as possible. That's all, thank you.
Remember, severe hypothermia is a medical emergency and professional medical help should be sought as soon as possible.
So next, what is hyperthermia? Hyperthermia, it refers to a condition where the body's scores temperature rises above the normal range, typically around 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit due to excessive heat accumulation.
I am A.G. Magaw. Today I am going to tell you the prevention of hyperthermia. First is stay hydrated. Means drink plenty of fluids, particularly water, to maintain proper hydration levels. Second, dress appropriately. Means wear loose, lightweight, and light-colored clothing in hot environments. Third, avoid excessive heat exposure. Means limit your time outdoors during the hottest parts of the day, and seek shade or air-conditioned environments when possible. Fourth, take breaks during physical activity. Means if you are engaging in strenuous exercise or work in a hot environment, take regular breaks and cool down and also to rest. Fifth, use cooling measures. Means utilize fans, air conditioning, or cooling towels to help lower the body temperature. Next is the treatment of hyperthermia. First, move to a cooler environment. If possible, move to a shaded or air-conditioned area to reduce heat exposure. Second, remove excess clothing. Means take off any unnecessary clothing to help cool down the body. Third, hydrate. Means drink cool water or electrolyte replenishing beverage to restore fluid balance. Fourth, apply cool compresses. Means use cool water or ice packs on the neck, armpits, and groin areas to help cool the body. Fifth, fan or mist the body. Means use a fan or misting spray to facilitate evaporative cooling. Sixth and the last treatment of hyperthermia is seek medical attention. It is important because if symptoms are severe or persist, such as confusion, dizziness, rapid breathing, or unconsciousness, seek immediate medical attention. That's all for the prevention and the treatment of hyperthermia. Thank you.
Environmental factors. Exposure to high temperatures, especially in hot climates or confined space without adequate ventilation. Strenuous physical activity. Engaging in intense exercise or laborious work in hot conditions. Medical condition. Certain medical conditions such as heat stroke, heat exhaustion, or side effects of medication can lead to hyperthermia. Effects: head cramps, painful muscle spasms, usually in the legs or abdomen, caused by dehydration by an electrolyte imbalance. Heat exhaustion, characterized by heavy sweating, weakness, dizziness, nausea, and a rapid heartbeat. It can progress to heart stroke if not addressed. Heat stroke, a life-threatening condition where the body's temperature regulation system fails, leading to a core body temperature above 40 degrees Celsius and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It can cause organ damage, seizures, loss of consciousness, and even death if not treated promptly.
Again, the topic for this blog is personal safety protocol to avoid dehydration of hypothermia and hyperthermia. And guys, hope you learned it and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.